Rob Stone, 2 damn phones, Babylons can't crack the code. Used to.
Look, we're looking to sweep you guys. You wanted us. You were crying out that you bypassed the harder team in Miami Heat.
Roach came down bad on his left foot. See him holding on to his knee, and down. He was flying.
What if Derrick Rose never got injured? A question many ask themselves every day. The Bulls were a contender to win the title that year, but what if Derrick Rose? Originally, the 76ers defeated the Bulls in 6 games, but since Derrick Rose never got injured, the Bulls beat the 76ers in 5 games, as Derrick Rose has their monster series. Now the Bulls go on to play the Boston Celtics, a Boston Celtics team that had Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. In real life, the 76ers sent the series into 7 games. So if the Sixers make it that close, I think the Bulls can win in 6 games. So they do. The Chicago Bulls beat the Boston Celtics in 6 games. Now the Bulls go on to face the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals, a rematch of the year before. Even though the Bulls are more experienced from last year, LeBron James is hungry for his first ever championship, and the Heat win in 7. And of course, the Heat beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, and LeBron James wins his first NBA championship. Now we go to the 2012 NBA Draft. Everything stays the same, except that the Bulls draft Draymond Green. Yes, the Bulls draft Draymond Green. The Chicago Bulls wanted Draymond Green, but Gar Paxson did not take him, even though Tom Thibodeau told him to. But in this scenario, they take him. And besides this, everything else stays the same. All the role players are on the same team. Now let's go to the 2012-2013 NBA season. In this season, the Bulls finished as the top seed in the East and the Miami Heat at the 2nd seed. And for the second time in his career, Derrick Rose wins MVP for the second time in his career. So we see the Miami Heat versus the Chicago Bulls for the 3rd straight year in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think this is the Chicago Bulls' year. Draymond Green shuts down LeBron James and the Chicago Bulls win in 6 games. I just feel that the Bulls have more depth than the Heat and they can win. Now the question is, who wins in the NBA Finals, the Chicago Bulls or the San Antonio Spurs? And the winner are the Chicago Bulls. Derrick Rose wins his first ever NBA championship. As we move on to the 2013 NBA Draft. I'm only showing the important ones, which is Anthony Bennett to Phoenix, Victor Oladipo to Orlando, Otto Porter to Washington, Cody Zeller to the Bobcats, Nerlens Noel to the T-Wolves, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to the Pistons, and most importantly, Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Golden State Warriors. Yes, instead of Draymond Green, they have the Greek freak, Giannis. The Bulls' starting lineup consists of Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Luol Deng, Draymond Green, and Joakim Noah. The standings for the Eastern Conference are the Indiana Pacers at 1, the Miami Heat at 2, the Chicago Bulls at 3, the Toronto Raptors at 4, the Washington Wizards at 5, the Brooklyn Nets at 6, and the Atlanta Falcons at 7. Kevin Durant wins MVP, averaging 32 points per game. LeBron James and the Miami Heat match up against Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls for the 4th year in a row, but this time in the 2nd round. And the Miami Heat defeat the Chicago Bulls. And just like in real life, the San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship. Now let's go to the 2014 NBA Draft. Without Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Bucks are even worse. With
pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Andrew from Toronto and the University of Kansas.
Yes, the Milwaukee Bucks select Andrew Wiggins. This means that LeBron doesn't go to the Cavaliers because they don't have Kevin Love. so he re-signs with the Miami Heat. Do you remember when Carmelo Anthony was rumored to go to the Chicago Bulls? Well, this happens knowing that he has a superstar in Derrick Rose, as the Bulls trade Luol Deng to the Cavaliers, hoping he can be their next LeBron James. Okay guys, I'm just going to skip to the NBA Finals. All you need to know was that the Bulls and the Warriors both won their conferences and that Stephen Curry won MVP. This NBA Finals series is one of the most pumped up of all time. It is Derrick Rose versus Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler versus Klay Thompson, Carmelo Anthony versus Giannis Antetokounmpo, Draymond Green versus Harrison Barnes, and Joakim Noah versus Andrew Bogut. It's a close series, but the Bulls take it away from the Golden State Warriors. They're just an overall better team. Just to summarize the next season, Derrick Rose wins MVP as the Chicago Bulls lose to the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. And the NBA Finals winner was the Golden State Warriors, defeating the Miami Heat. These are Derrick Rose's stats if he never got injured. He would be a 3-time MVP, a 2-time champion, a 7-time All-Star, a 7-time All-NBA team, and a Rookie of the Year winner. And that's the video, guys. Please hit that like button because this video took me really long to make, believe me or not. So I would appreciate if you hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already, and peace.
I love